In the last episode, after cheersing with Clifford DuPont and being fed truth serum by our dear friend Penelope, the Astral Surveillance Squad stretched their legs and explored the King's domain. With their own plans, they each took off to different floors, except for Felix, who got to chat with DuPont for a minute until he passed out. On the third story, Ironhammer took use of Arthur, his new weasel familiar, and gained access to the royal bedroom after sparking a fake fire in the hallway. Descending, Stenwick and Penelope entered the guards' restroom to relieve themselves, as well as their frustrations. Taking his leave, Stenwick departed back to the war room to have a private conversation with DuPont, picking up on a few drop balls from the king. Meanwhile, Arthur was able to find various magical items, as well as a hidden room behind a false cabinet in the king's bedroom. Taking a few magic rings and informing Penelope of his findings, Ironhammer joined back up with the group. Leaving the war room, they now find themselves in bed at Edna's Tavern, except for Stenwick, who went back to his cot in the guards' quarters. Welcome back to Retrograde, a D&D campaign by Fudge Droll. I am your captain, Derek Day, and joining me is Andrew Akers.
Hey. Hello.
Hi, Sheik.
Aye, Captain.
Ian Jones.
Yo.
And Jesse Wagner.
Ahoy, me hearties.
Unrivaled.
What?
So good at that.
Pirate
You're
Jess
so
is
good at that.
good.
All right, so last night we left off as you guys were heading to bed. If there's anything else you want to do before going to sleep, we can do it now. If not, we can wake up right when the sun starts to rise.
I wanted to wake up early the next morning, but that was it for me for the night.
I don't think there's anything I needed to do in this shitty little town.
Well, you're in the closet, so.
Oh, I'm in the closet.
That's right. Penelope stuffed you in the storage closet instead of the bed.
Of the inn?
Of the tavern, yeah.
Okay, so I'm in the inn storage closet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's a good spot.
I was just drinking all of my sludge ales before I went to bed.
All right, and Ironhammer and Penelope know about Arthur's findings, but Felix, you don't know what all is going on yet.
I have no idea what's going on. I missed a lot.
You missed all the good stuff. Do you remember if Stenwick speaks Dwarvish? Seems like everybody else in this fucking world does.
No, it was Topknot that spoke Dwarvish. I don't think Penelope or Stenwick speak it.
Don't they?
Correct.
I thought. Oh, Scarlet spoke it, didn't he?
Scarlet, or like one of the variants of Penelope spoke it.
Right.
But yeah, it was
right,
Topknot.
We're gonna be talking so much mad shit about King Larry Bird right in front of your face.
Dope. That's assuming that he doesn't speak it.
That's true. No, we've spoken Dwarvish in front of him before. He's like, "Can you guys talk English? This is America.
This is America.
We speak common here."
Speak the language.
Manha. Make New Haven great again. Wait, manga.
Manga.
Mananga.
Attack on Titan.
So, Stenwick, we will cut to you if you want to, since you want to get up early. What would you like to do?
I wanted to get up early the next morning and go to wherever the supply area is in the barracks and see if I can stock up on rations and see if there's any potions that I can take before we set out.
You are typically the first one up. So the supply room is empty. It's right next to the guards' quarters, and you can get rations to hold you over, I'd say about a week's worth, as well as a couple health potions.
For my companions as well.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to grab enough for everybody.
Yep, that's fine.
So it's like a week's worth for all of us. And is it, you said 2 health potions for each of us?
Yeah, I'll give you 2 greater health potions per person.
That's awesome. Okay. Yep. So I'm going to take all that stuff. And are there any other guards around?
Yeah, the ones that you would have seen yesterday, George, Frankie, Tyler, and Zechariah are...
Zechariah's there?
Yeah, they're all still sleeping.
I'm going to go over to where Zechariah is sleeping.
Okay.
I'm just kind of nudge him awake. Hey, sorry for waking you up so early. It's not going to take long. I just wanted to get some intel from you before I head out.
Oh, Stenwick. Oh, no, it's all right. I know you're a pretty early bird. What's up?
I am. So DuPont wanted me to ask you, just maybe get a briefing from you about whatever the mission was that Private Parts and Mickelson were on. Normally I'd ask Mickelson, but I mean, he's not here.
Roll a persuasion, please.
Or deception.
Or deception.
Doesn't matter. 5.
Oh, yes. They would have just left just a few days ago, but unfortunately, we don't even know what's going on. As far as we know, it was from the king himself for just those 2.
Did they take anything unusual with them, or they took horses, I imagine?
Oh, yes. Horses, a cart each, just general weapons and supplies from the storage room.
Nothing that struck you as out of the ordinary.
No, not that I can imagine, but we were confused to hear that they were going up north, though. That's the only
Same here.
intriguing part.
All right. How are things here? How have things been in my absence? The festival finished well, I take it?
Yes. Your little event was the splash of the town. little
I'm sure it was.
Little Timmy knocked him down. Other than that, it's been pretty quiet. Yeah.
Okay.
DuPont's been very, very pleased with your progress so far.
All right. I'll let you get back to sleep, but take it easy. All right. And I'll hopefully be getting back sooner rather than later.
Thank you. Yes. Same to you. Good luck.
Yep. I'm going to take off.
Okay.
I'm going to go to the stables, make sure the horses are fed, and I'm going to meet these guys in front of the tavern.
Okay. Yeah, you can give Tank and apples. If you're planning on taking apples again, you can give them a feedback each.
Yeah, I'm going to keep both horses.
Well, never mind. I'm not there or awake.
Because there are quite a few of us.
I can't remember. What was the contract we had drawn up with the stable owner? It was like, as long as we wanted to have the horses for $200.
Yes. Yeah, it was 200 gold, and
Or 200 gold, yeah.
You are allowed to take and leave until the mission is complete.
Okay, so we could have dropped them back off at the stable. They could have gotten brushed out.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Oh,
I imagine if the stable master is around, I'm going to tip him a couple gold coins. Maybe like just 5 gold. And if he's not there, I'll just sit him somewhere where I know he's going to find him.
Oh, yes. Yeah, there's a tin bucket. You can throw it in. It says Garth's tip jar on the side.
The slop bucket.
The slop bucket.
Garth's tip jar.
All right. And then I'm going to wait for these guys.
Are you going to enter the tavern first?
Nope. I'll just sit out here and wait for him. And I guess have breakfast out of one of the rations that I had picked up.
Ironhammer and Penelope, you both can wake up after a full night's rest in your beds. And Felix, you wake up. That's about it.
I wake up.
You wake up. I mean,
Okay.
You tell me how you feel.
But it's still really dark for some reason.
Yeah, it's really dark. I'm wet for some reason. Like I don't know what you said I'm in a supply closet.
Yeah.
I guess I assumed it was a mop closet.
Oh, I thought you pissed yourself again.
No,
That's what I figured too.
This is never.
Yeah.
No, Felix will never piss again.
For as long as I live.
He has evolved into a greater life form.
No, but so is it like what kind of supplies am I seeing when I look around? I've got a hell of a headache. I don't know what was in that beverage that I consumed.
Oh, just general cleaning supplies.
Just
mop,
general cleaning
bucket,
supplies.
washcloths, bottles of cleaners.
How nice are these buckets? Are they nice wooden buckets?
I mean, they're not even wooden. They're metal.
Oh, they're metal buckets.
I mean, heavily used, but yeah, they're pretty solid. Like an old skillet.
Like an old, like good seasoning on them.
Like
Is
a
it,
good
is it just is it just a skillet?
It's just a skillet. they don't have the technology to make buckets yet.
So they're not deep.
How
Oh,
many
man.
skillets?
I was going to say Felix has found himself a new helmet, but
No,
We can wear a skillet as a helmet.
it's deep. It's a bucket if you'd like to.
It's a bucket.
It'd be pretty heavy.
Is it cast iron?
Yes.
Oh, it's a cast iron bucket. Oh,
It's gonna be
never
heavy.
mind. I'm not going to put it on then. I'm just going to stumble out and kind of look around. Where am I at in relation to where in the tavern am I?
Oh, you're on the second floor.
I'm on the second floor.
Yeah. With the rest of the bedrooms, you can
Okay.
once you walk outside the closet, you recognize where you're at.
Do I have all my belongings or because if so, I'm just going to leave the inn.
That would be up to Penelope.
Yeah, I put him in the closet, put all this stuff in there, shut the door.
Okay. All right. Well, then I'm gonna saunter over to Pell's Pelts. I got some looking I want to do. Want to add to my accoutrement.
Hey, Felix, where are you heading?
Over to Pell's. I'm looking for some stuff.
Is everyone else up yet, or are you the first?
I have no idea. I woke up in a closet, bro.
I'm not going to ask. Here, I grabbed a couple of these. Come find me when you're ready to go.
Will do. I'm going to keep sauntering.
You can enter into Pell's, and you see the rugged brown-haired man behind his table, again with furs and pelts lining the walls. Welcome back, sir. How is your robe treating you?
I love this thing.
Beautiful.
Warm in the summer, cool in the winter.
Cool in the winter. I'm not going to ask.
Cool. Yeah.
Is there anything I can help you find?
God damn it.
It's the single shittiest piece of clothing.
I'm looking for a sack. I want a bigger bag.
Oh,
Like a nice satchel that would complement my outfit.
Nice fat.
of course. Any specific design or animal?
Big one. But your cheapest hide. But it just needs, it's more utility than function than fashion. Like if you got a nice buckskin bag or something of the sort.
I don't. But I'll tell you what.
Fucking sucks.
Sir.
Buckskin. Would Felix use a buckskin bag?
What?
Would you use a bag made out of an animal?
I'm wearing a fucking Yeti for a robe.
He's a very confusing.
I'm a vegetarian, not a vegan.
Okay, fair.
I still eat cheese and milk and use bags.
I'll tell you what. I'm out of deer skin, but something I just got out the woods a few days ago. If you'd like, it'll take about an hour or so. Weasel.
Weasels aren't very big.
No, but stitch them together. Baby, you got yourself a bag.
Yeah, fuck it. I have a weasel bag.
Wonderful.
Stitch them together.
Total, that'll be...
Direct call on Arthur.
That'll be 75 gold.
Holy shit! I guess I did just get paid. I have room to flex.
75 gold.
Sir, the rumor is you just got 1,000 from the king.
There's no
buy a
rumor.
horse?
That rumor's not true.
Very persuasive.
Is there
I'll give
anything...
you.
Fake news.
Essentially, I want a bag of holding, but I forgot that this freaking city doesn't do magic. So
Not from this place, unfortunately.
yeah, I'm hoping that I can just buy a bag and get it enchanted somewhere. But
Yeah, that's an option, too.
I know
We're going to
enchanting
Cirrus.
isn't- Yeah, we're going to Cirrus. But do I buy this bag in hopes that I can get it enchanted?
Don't you already have a bag? Would you not just be able to enchant any bag?
True.
Does it have to be a weasel bag?
No, it doesn't.
But it could.
It could be.
As the owner of as a proud owner of a weasel,
I know.
they do have
Maybe
nice.
not.
They do have nice fur.
You're not talking him down, though.
Just giving you the benefits. I want you to make an unbiased decision.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm feeling like a baller today. I'll toss the 75 gold on the counter.
Yes, you will. Look at that. Look at that robe. That's big baller if I've ever heard of it.
The robe probably needs cleaned again.
Wasn't going to say it.
Is there a laundry service in the town, or do you just have like a bucket?
Yes. Either a bucket or the well.
Oh, but so you guys just wash your clothes and your drinking water supply?
Yes. Again, technology is not there.
And it's canon that this town is really stupid.
It is. It is a stupid fucking town. All right, so I guess placing my order for my nice weasel skin bag, I'm gonna saunter off to the well to wash my clothes. That's about all I wanted.
Have either of these guys come out yet while he was doing his thing?
I'm having my breakfast beer.
Yeah, I was gonna say wake up. I'm going straight down and asking Edna for ales.
On the house, of course. If there's anything else I can do for you folks before you head out again, please just let me know.
Can you put one of these in a to-go bottle?
Now, that's a little tough. That's a big ask.
Since I have it to go ale.
She will.
The container laws in this town are super strict.
Unfortunately, I'm out of paper bags. She will duck into the kitchen and bring a couple glass milk bottles.
Nice.
I'm gonna down the beers that she gives me and then ask for one of the to-go bottles, and I'm just gonna kind of go and stumble outside with my to-go bottle.
Stenwick, how do you feel about an already drunk Penelope still drinking at 7 a.m?
Did I watch him walk out?
You would have seen him stumble out, yeah, if you're waiting on him.
I'll walk out as well.
Starting strong. Hey, I picked up a couple things for you guys while I was at the barracks, and I'm going to toss them the rations, a week's worth, and 3 greater health potions each. So
I give Stenwick one of the to-go beers.
I appreciate that, although I don't drink and drive.
Technically, the horse is driving.
Thanks, Fenwick. You're a good guy. I want you to know that you're a good guy.
You make the amount
So-
okay?
I've had a night to think about what Penelope was telling me yesterday, like the things that he said. And I would have known at that time that he had taken a truth potion. He had taken that truth serum before saying all of those things. So I'm actually I'm still pretty touched over that whole thing. So, yeah, you're not so bad yourself, I suppose. But if you guys are ready to go, if you want to hop in, we're just waiting on Felix and Ironhammer. I'm not going to drink this ale right now, but maybe Felix will want it. I don't know.
I've got one for Felix too. Don't worry.
Fair enough.
Although after last night, he probably doesn't need it.
Fair enough. So I think we're heading out to Cirrus today. Is there anything that I need to know before we get there? I've never been there myself, so don't really know what to expect.
Got blown up recently.
I'm going to lean in and say, what do you think about magic?
Well, I'm kind of talking a little bit quieter now. It's definitely not something that's allowed in town here, but if it's legal within the venue it's happening in, then I don't really care much. I imagine that they're okay with magic there. They seem to be at the outpost, so.
Just wait until we go flying.
Yeah, that sounds interesting. Hopefully I'm able to hold on to my breakfast.
You'll be
Beer
all right.
helps.
All right, and then we're just waiting on Felix.
I guess so. I'm cleaning my clothes in the well, and once I feel I'm sufficiently cleansed, I'm gonna walk back over to Pell's, and hopefully my bag's about done. You said it took about an hour.
Yeah, I'll say by this time you can walk in with your sopping wet Yeti robe, and he will.
Oh yeah,
He will hand you
wet
the
'cause it doesn't dry. Oh man.
He will hand you the weasel satchel, and you can join back up with them.
Alrighty, that's what I shall do.
And while I was waiting, I was removing whatever meat there was in the rations that I had gotten for Felix out of his packs.
Aw,
And stealing them for himself.
shoving them
I
in my grubby mouth.
I am going to put that meat in my own packs because otherwise it's just going to be wasted. But
Yeah, waste not, want not, but
yeah. So when you
I
arrive,
appreciate it.
I'm going to hook you up with your rations and your greater health potions.
Oh, thanks, man. You know, funny thing about these greater health potions, I can make health potions.
Yeah, I think I had seen you making one or two before. I figured if we're ever in a tight spot and it's really immediate that we need to get some health, it just makes sense.
Did Fenwick bring the horses over in front of the inn, or are they still all over at the stables?
They're in front of the inn, along with the cart.
All right. Well, while they're out talking, I'm just gonna kind of walk over with my beer and just kind of stand there and just pet the horses and.
How much has he had to drink?
No, my boy Penelope there.
Where's
More than a little bit.
Ironhammer is in the cart?
Yeah, I'm chilling in the cart.
Okay, I'm going to turn to you and whisper so then Penelope can't hear me. Hey, he had mentioned to me the other day about how he had people in his life that he was close to and he no longer has that. I don't know. I feel like something just happened that brought back some memories. You've been around him a lot longer than I have, but maybe there's something that we can do to help.
Have I been around him a lot longer?
Yeah, you guys woke up together, right? Or to some capacity, I don't know, like Felix or Penelope, Scarlet, Trip, whatever. In some capacity, you've been with them longer.
It's changed a lot since we first met.
Sure. Regardless, do you have any ideas, anything that we can do to, I don't know, make him feel like he doesn't need to be drunk? I mean, I know that's something that you personally look forward to, but that's not him.
Did bring him more beer?
That's not what I mean.
Yeah.
How about you, Felix? Any
He'll
ideas?
get over it.
I figured a man of the faith would maybe have something, but I don't know. What do you guys do when you're feeling crappy?
Well,
Okay. All right.
Drink until I feel crappy.
Well, just think about it. All right. If anything comes to mind.
to be fair, we don't know much about each other's past. Fair, we don't know much about our own past.
Truth.
Really?
We just kind of woke up.
You don't remember anything prior to waking up? I guess we've never really had this conversation.
Hey, Mr. DM, how much do we remember before we woke up?
I think we just had our,
We didn't question a single thing.
like
Nope.
playing Top Knot. I just had all my backstory, and then there was a gap in my memory. But
So, Felix, you have already had visions of you in your rocking chair in your home.
Right.
Iron Hammer, could you roll me a wisdom?
16.
Taking a moment to try to remember any kind of history that you can. You have a quick flash to when you are in cleric school, if that's the right word for it.
church.
Sunday school.
Your Sunday school.
It's temple.
Temple.
Sunday school for baby dwarfs.
You have just finished this day's session, and you exit the building and come out to a large city street. It is unlike the streets you have seen in New Haven. New Haven was more almost stark white. This is gold colored, gold encrusted. The buildings and the streets. And before popping back into present time, you see Penelope and his son, Sterling, crossing the street. And then you are back in the cart.
You kind of disappeared for a second there. Where did you just go?
Did we know Penelope had a son already?
Top Knot did. Top Knot knew about Sterling.
You might not
Would
have.
I?
You might not have.
Do
but
I? Right.
You do now. You remember.
So I would. So I remember it. Okay.
Maybe we could talk about this on the road.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Penelope, do you want to hop on and we'll get moving?
Let's go.
Can someone help him get into the car, please?
Just to be completely,
I'm gonna try and
you know,
actually.
You were petting the horse's asses the whole time too. You weren't even near the face.
That's fine.
so what is he trying to do?
Get on the horse.
Oh, you're trying to ride the horse instead of riding.
Oh, you don't. Oh. Yeah. If you want to roll at animal handling.
And I imagine we have two carts again, right?
Yeah.
We have Tank.
If
We
you'd
have
like
Tank
to.
and his cart, and Apple and its cart. What
Do we
is
need
Apple?
2 cards?
Or did Apple not have one?
Is Apple?
There was only one
Apple,
cart.
Apple
There's only
has
one card, I think.
It was just.
And
It's just
do not-
tanks then. Yeah.
Apple
Didn't
did not have a
Apple's-
cart.
Right.
Apples didn't have a cart.
No, I was just riding horseback.
Oh, and then you met
didn't-
Tank.
That's when I got the cart.
Okay. All right.
And I figured
So
with the 2 horses, because there's so many of us
Right.
pulling the cart.
I rolled a 9.
Oh, what?
9.
Which one would you like to hop on?
Apple.
Okay.
Before the horse bucks him off, can I cast
Speak with animals.
Speak with Animals and basically just tell Apples to go with it? Like, don't be an ass. Like, just let him ride. Yeah, he's working through some shit right now.
Yes, we will do that. What happens is, Penelope, you drunkenly stumble your way up onto apples. And she doesn't buck you off. But what you guys realize is Penelope's facing backwards. So Felix, if you're manning the cart, you'll just be staring at Penelope, staring back at you the entire time.
So are the horses like single file, and then so it goes tank, apples, and then Penelope's on top of apples facing. Okay, cool.
I initially was at the reins, but Felix, do you want to take over? You're a lot better at this stuff than I am.
Yeah, I mean, I'm the party animal boy. So.
Yeah. Hey, it's all you. I just got it here.
So I'm gonna whistle. Tank 2's gonna jump up on the seat next to me, and I'm gonna yell, "Hi ho, Silver, away!" and crack the whips.
I'm gonna kind of mimic him
As you're watching.
Yeah.
All right.
I imagine I just have reins. Do I have an actual like a whip, like a carriage driver's whip?
They'd be available if you wanted one. Most people just use reins.
I'm just gonna use the reins then. I feel like a carriage driver's whip. I'm liable to start getting frisky.
Whoa.
Exiting the northern gates of New Haven, you guys can get back on the road once again.
On the road again.
If there are any places you'd like to stop at first, just let me know. But otherwise, we can travel for about 6 hours and arrive at Bromnus' hut.
Oh, so we're going to Bromnus's?
It's on the
Going
way.
up to Cirrus.
Yep, going to Cirrus.
As we're passing the site of the dick monster, I just kind of want to take a peek over into the water to see what I can see.
And before that, I am really quiet again when we're passing where the time and space was.
I thought the tyrant's base was the opposite direction.
It's along the way.
Sort of.
You have to pass it.
Dude, I thought...
It's before you get to the crossroads, right?
Oh, that's what it was. The well was before the crossroads, and then we could either go west or east.
Tower.
Yeah.
No,
Tower
where the
or-
grave was.
Yeah, tower, the grave, and then there was the healers. Yeah.
Felix, if you want to roll me a perception.
Oh, I am the most perceptive. 21.
21.
21.
You don't see the giant eel's body parts anymore. It's been long enough. It's been
Oh, yeah, it's been long. Yeah.
eaten, decayed, whatever. What you do see, though, are a number of purple-looking fish.
Purple looking or like they're glowing purple?
They're not glowing. They're just purple fish.
They just look
large,
purple.
large mouths.
Okay.
There's about, I'd say 4 of them.
4 of them? Okay.
Yeah, just kind of hunting, looking for any food. They're small though.
Okay. But they're big enough that I can notice them from. It's like what, 20-foot cliff?
Yeah, about 30, 40
So
or
they're
so.
they're good sized fish.
Good size. Yeah, I'd say about like bass sized.
God damn! Am I in eagle vision?
Well, like bigger bass.
Okay, like sea bass.
Sea bass. Yeah,
Okay.
Tuna.
like a small tuna. Yeah.
Okay.
Small tuna.
A small tuna. All right. Do they? I know I'm not extremely familiar with this area's flora and fauna, but do I recognize these fish at all? Like, do they? Do they only hang around when certain shit's going down? Like, do I know these fish or?
Yeah. If you can roll me a nature check.
19.
Yeah. These are unlike any other fish you have seen.
Okay.
Except for their movement reminds you of perhaps the fish you may have seen in this exact area earlier.
They're babies.
What do you mean? So, What other fish have I seen in this area other than the giant eel monster?
Right.
Oh, so they look like they could be eel monster babies?
They could be.
All right. Well, I'm going to turn to my homies and say, probably best that we keep rocking and rolling.
Why? What do you see down there?
Well, you live around here. Do you know you've seen the giant eel monsters before?
It's called an aboleth.
Do you know what the babies look like?
Do I?
You'd have to roll me a wisdom.
15.
Yeah, I'd say you could garner that these things are pretty closely related to what an aboleth would look like.
Are they situated in this small area by the cliffside?
Yep.
Are they grouped together very closely?
Yeah, they are. The four of them are grouped. They're hunting together.
Yeah, we should kill these things.
I mean,
the last thing we want is for them to get bigger, and then we have a repeat of what happened to Malachi. That was the guard that you guys had found here.
Tank 2's old homie.
Ravioli, yeah. I know.
Tank 2, Ravioli's a dumb name for a dog.
I agree. What even is a ravioli?
Yeah. Do we have a cultural reference for what a ravioli is?
Felix, is there anything?
What a dumb made-up word.
Either of you magic users, are you guys able to?
I mean, I can do
anything?
Ranged attacks.
Sure, we could shoot. We could shoot down into the water, but I was thinking more. I don't know, something. I don't understand how magic really works yet. But
I mean, I can call fucking lightning and shock them.
What would you like? What would you like me to do?
I don't know if you could just like snap your fingers and then make them dead or something. I don't know. I don't know how this stuff works.
Oh, you want me to kill them?
I think I can do that.
Yes, these creatures should probably die, and then we should definitely continue on because we're wasting time here.
I mean, I can shoot them, cause some holy fire.
Yeah.
I'd be
hit him with a bell.
See.
Do we want to call lightning?
I'm going to pull out my arrow that aren't.
Do you want to burn a spell slot for that?
Already had gotten.
Call lightning's only a 3rd level spell. I have 3 of those.
You could. True.
And it's a concentration, so I can just call lightning and just keep shocking them until they're dead.
And I'll shoot a bow at it.
Well, I guess I'll cast Sacred Flame.
Hey,
cast Call Lightning.
Penelope, do you want to get in on this action? It's the opportunity to kill something. He just.
You want to go fishing, boy?
I know how much you like to watch, to kill things. This would be fun, right?
Oh boy, here I go killing again.
Yeah, hop on off that horse. Come on over and come up with something creative.
He might fall off the cliff.
I'll catch him. I'm really good at climbing.
Again.
I think I have feather fall.
Well, if you guys want to roll your attacks, go ahead.
Off of the horse.
Mine isn't an attack. They have to succeed on a dex saving throw.
I was gonna say. I think mine's just happens.
Mine's an attack, but guys, I really think that we should let Penelope spearhead this effort. I mean, come on, you have a mind for this kind of stuff.
Yeah, you crazy murderer.
Crazy murderous.
Why are you encouraging this?
I'm just trying to make them feel bad. Guys, come on.
Let him kill, guys. Come on.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out the best way to go about this.
Swan dive into them.
I swear to God, if he pulls out his sword, he just dives. If it does happen, I'm cutting that out.
Is that a big person?
Strangling a child.
Did you guys hear that?
Yeah.
Yes.
I can't tell if it's a bird. I can't tell if it's a bird.
Person.
I thought it was Hudson at first.
That's got to be a person. There's no bird that sounds like a fake bird.
There's no bird that sounds like a fake bird.
Is that the sound the aboleths make?
Yeah, in the water. That's what caught Felix's attention.
Really thinking this one through.
Yeah, if I get off the horse, okay. I'm going to reach into my pack. I'm going to pull out my blue dragon potion, and I'm just going to down it. And I'm going to walk past everyone and say, I got this.
Just careful on the edge there, friend.
I'm going to stand near the edge, and I'm going to do my lightning breath attack just at the water.
Oh, he's stealing your thunder, Felix.
I know.
I'm also going to be pulling up at the same time. Like projectile vomit with throw, or with like.
Does that add bonus damage?
Is that like necrotic or something?
Necrotic damage.
At a 1d8 necrotic.
They have to make a dex saving throw of 14.
They're fish. They shouldn't have a high dexterity, right?
Good question. Do fish have high dexterity?
I don't know.
They're pretty agile.
I think it depends. Are they in the water? Because if they're
That's
not in the
also a
water,
good
then
point.
probably not as much.
That's a very good argument.
It
It's
doesn't.
valid.
They somehow 3 of them rolled 2s, so it doesn't matter. They all failed
So they're
anyway.
not, they're not very agile.
I was going to say they take 12 points of damage.
Penelope hobbling off of apples, downing your potion, growing to about 10 feet tall. You take a big breath, standing at the edge of the cliff, and projectile vomit. Nothing else comes out at first. And then eventually the lightning comes and rains hell on these 4
That was not
fish.
what I was thinking he was gonna. Oh, okay. Yep. All right.
They are, I mean, them and including the other fish and carp around them just rise, just...
Also, the poor fisherman who was out on the lake that day.
Oh yes, Leroy the fisherman. he had a seizure. What you do notice is those 4 specific purple fish. They are the only ones that have their blood seeps out and is tinged with that yellow coloring.
Hey, good job, Penelope. That was really good.
Thanks.
All right, guys. Let's hop back in the cart, and we'll continue on our way, I guess.
I suppose we better mount back up.
All right, Penelope, you want to hop in the cart, the actual cart this time?
Well, I grew, right?
Yes, you are 10 feet tall now.
I don't know how I didn't notice that right away. I had to get a little bit closer to you. We do have 2 horses. I don't know. Can you just want to walk alongside the cart? How long is that active?
10 minutes.
So that's okay. Just a 10-minute walk. You can keep up with us. That's good. You know, you can work off the alcohol that way. Kickstart that metabolism.
Well, thankfully, in those 10 minutes, you guys can arrive at Bromnus's. Penelope dripping with sweat.
The 10-minute walk.
A 10-minute walk is that strenuous for him?
He has to grow into it.
As a trained fighter. Yeah.
But he can't walk for 10 minutes.
Sorry, I was putting Derek in the body. But yeah, up ahead of you is the bridge that leads right to Bromnus' hut. It is about 3 p.m., but there are no lights inside the hut.
I'm going to give the door a knock.
Bromnus never seems to be home anymore.
Hello?
After a moment,
Hello?
still no response. Just seems dead
I'm going to
inside.
check the doorknob.
Try DoorDash.
This Bromnus guy isn't here very often, is he?
Just strange.
While those guys are looking at Bromnus' hut, I'm going to hop in the cart and just lay down.
Oh, okay.
Wait for them to come back.
Felix, you can check the door, and it is locked.
Is that portal close? the entryway to get into Cirrus? Is that nearby?
Ooh, can he get up there without a coin?
Yeah, you just have to do some kind of spell on me.
We'll get to that, but I know what you mean.
Okay. All right.
So is that nearby?
Yeah, it's just over that next ridge.
Okay. I know you guys had left your horse and everything here before. It makes a lot more sense now. I guess I get it. Are we just doing the same thing now, just leaving the horse and cart when we continue, and then we can just do what you guys did last time?
Well, here's the question. Is there any reason why I can't take Tank 2 up into Cirrus?
Are you
Push him off the
asking?
cliff and see if he flies.
I'm asking the DM.
Yeah, Tank 2 would be all right as long as you have a way to get him up there.
Like if I'm holding on to him.
It depends. Well, see, that depends on what you're using. If it's a potion, he would need to take the potion. If it's a spell, they would be fine.
I thought, do we use a spell to get up there?
Yes. You will need some way to get up.
Oh, I always thought we just kind of got up there.
No, last time you guys, the first time Bromnus used a flight spell, and then the second time you guys used potions of flying.
Oh, fuck.
As for the cart, though, that would have to stay.
Right.
And I'm assuming you probably don't want horses up there. God, imagine if the horses fell off.
It's raining horses. All right. So are we going?
I don't know if we have any way to get up there right now.
What are you talking about?
I mean, unless someone else can, make us fly, we might be up the old creek without a paddle, as they say.
Can't you do that? I thought can't you turn into like a giant bird and just...
I can turn into a bird. Can I turn into a bird big enough to carry all of us up there?
One at a time.
Maybe one of the
Can you?
I guess one.
You
at a
turn
time.
into that big gorilla, you could just throw us up in the sky.
Well,
Yes.
Guys,
to be fair, Penelope could do that without turning into a gorilla. She threw a sword
but
500 miles.
I saw. Oh, was that Penelope who did that? That was. What? Wait, was it?
Yeah.
That threw a sword.
Penelope
Yeah.
just
Penelope threw it.
But
Yeah,
I got 10 miles away.
Felix did throw the astrals pretty far as well as giant monkey.
You said you can cast Featherfall, right? Would that make someone light enough to float up?
So I was just
No.
out there.
At least they wouldn't die. At least if they fell, it would work.
There is that.
Cast Featherfall.
Never mind then.
I was laying in the cart. Do those guys walk back to the cart now and discussing the options?
I never left.
I think we're still. I don't think we even.
Felix is the only one that got out.
So
I'm still laying. If everyone, I'm gonna shoot up and say, I can shrink us,
Okay.
and then we can ride Felix.
hey, I mean, how long are we shrunk for, though?
How long of a flight is it to Cirrus?
Couple minutes, if that.
I can shrink us for 10 minutes.
I mean, that's fine, I guess. Leaving the car here, then? Are we continuing on foot? You guys are going to have to lead me. I don't know where this port is.
I guess we gotta leave the cart.
Yeah, we got to leave the cart here, and guess we're gonna.
But
We're
you're
gonna
taking your
take
dog this time. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're gonna take.
Tank
Just want to make
takes
sure. All right.
Tank 2.
You guys can tie up Tank and Apples, leaving the cart there, and head over to the west just another minute or so, where you are back in front of the giant cliff with the rocky crag below you, with a super heavy updraft coming from below.
All right.
Oh, this is neat.
And up ahead,
Yeah.
if looking up, you can see the constant swirling formations of the thick clouds.
Oh, so there is an updraft?
Mm-hmm.
Because I can make a feather fall or a featherweight potion.
Yeah, I think if we all shrink and I just turn into a little big old bird.
I'd give either one. Okay. Either one would work. I like both.
Yeah.
Well, the featherweight only lasts 10 minutes. Let's do the shrinking.
Okay.
Cool. I'm down.
I'll mix up my potion, in my drunken state. I guess it has been 6 hours since.
It's been a while.
You got to be sober.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say. All right. I'm going to begrudgingly make my shrinking potion because now, I'm not intoxicated, a little bit irritated. Mix it up and hand one to everyone, except for Felix. Cool. Say, up the top, down the hatch. Let's get this over with.
All right. Ugh. Bit more bitter than I thought it would be. All right.
Well, not everything can taste like peaches and cream there.
You fucking.
You might want to get some more booze for this boy.
I do have that bottle of ale. That higher name.
You got the to-go bottle.
That's all right. I'm going to hold on to it for now. All right.
So
I was just going to say I'm going to wild shape into the giant majestic eagle.
The 3 of you plus Tank 2 can ingest the potions, and you can shrink to, let's say, about a foot each.
I'm going to lower my wing and motion with the other wing for them to climb up on my back.
I'm going to go and I'll go first and just hop on his back.
Wow, this feeling is so weird.
Oh,
I also get on his back.
No, you sound like another guy we used to hang around with.
I like that voice. I want more of that.
That was pretty good.
Ian, your turn.
My voice conversely got deeper somehow.
and extremely Scottish.
It comes and goes. I don't think I can do a high-pitched Scottish. I can barely do a regular Scottish voice. I don't think I can do a high-pitched Scottish voice. That would require way too much brain power.
All right, I'm going to flap my majestic wings, get some air time, and fly up into the city.
You take off. The 3 of you guys hanging on to his feathery body. Tank 2 is hanging on as well, but you can see that he is a little, well, not even a little, a lot of bit frightened at what is going on at this point. And after about 5 minutes, thankfully, because Felix, you're incredibly fast as an eagle, you rise up hundreds of feet in the air and land on top of the portal station on the very tip of Cirrus.
Why don't I just fly the group into
the mausoleum?
Well, I was going to say into the city, into where we know, into fuck, what's his name's tavern?
Claude's establishment.
My boy, my best friend.
Yes. Are you doing this stealthily or just like a bat out of hell?
I'm a fucking eagle, bro. I'm the epitome of stealth. I'm flying up above everybody. I'm not flying through at people level.
No, that's fine. I'm saying when you land, though.
In Claude's establishment?
Like you're landing on the ground as a giant eagle with 3 mini people and a dog on your back.
Yeah.
When you land, a guard will come up to you and say, "What the fuck is going on?"
And I'm going to go,
"You'll never take me alive, copper."
They draw their swords.
Can someone that speaks common?
Wait, are there actually... Wait, is this metaphorical?
I mean, if that's what he's doing, this is what's happening.
I landed.
2 guards will walk up. What? Okay, there's an eagle. That's new. There are also 3 people and a tiny dog on this eagle.
Hey.
What the fuck? What is going on here?
I'm gonna let my party disembark me, get off me.
Jesus.
I step off, but I'm going to look over at Ironhammer and Penelope because this is my first time here. I have no idea what to say to these people. And
how small are we? Is this like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids territory?
We're a foot.
You're a foot, yeah.
Right, a foot.
But I'm kind of embarrassed at how high-pitched my voice is, so I'm going to be really quiet.
I'm going to turn back into Felix. Just poof.
Okay, hold up. Who are you? What is your name?
Oh, Felix.
Are you a citizen?
Of course.
Good enough. And I'm gonna pull my shirt down and show the brand of the mushroom, my mushroom stamp.
Okay, sir, please do not do that again. What is the meaning of this? Who are they?
Oh, they're my traveling companions. We didn't have. We don't know where Bromnus and Mop Mop. We don't know where they've been. They're normally our method up here. Well, your boy can turn into an eagle, so I got my homies up here, and now I'm talking to you.
Roll me a persuasion.
So, DM, as a question, switching from Penelope, Trip, and Scarlet, do I still have my brand, or did that physically change when I switched those people?
I would allow that to stay. However, it is fading each time.
7. But I'm also, as I'm telling you, I'm going to be like digging around in my pockets looking for that coin that Bromnus gave us.
Roll me an investigation then. Sir, I think you may need to come in for some questioning. With the brand, you should know you must enter through the gates. We do not allow this kind of entrance.
12.
You can find it within your weasel satchel.
Okay, and I'm going to produce the coin and hand it to the guard.
He'll take a look.
At this point, I'm stepping behind everyone else because I realize that I'm wearing New Haven armor.
Okay.
Even though it's small. It's a small little version of it.
All right. But once your friends turn, I will need to see their brands as well. I will not allow this again.
Oh, no. Yeah, my fault.
And
I just thought I would save some time.
He'll hand the coin back.
Cheerio. Tut-tut.
They
Have a
will
wonderful day.
stand there and wait.
I'm going to look at him and say, I said, good day, sir.
No. They will stand there and wait for 3 more minutes until the rest of you become large again.
Penelope, do you have a...
Yeah.
You sound like some weird Michael Jackson impression.
Do you have any coat or cloak that I can be wearing? Because I have my armor.
I can't hear this conversation, can I?
No. You're just locked eyes with the guard right now.
For 3 minutes.
For 3 minutes.
Because I have I still have my druid robes.
Do I hear this
Will they
conversation?
cover me?
Would also be,
At least cover your armor.
would still be small. It would be large, so the druid robe would just kind of. I did have a cloak when I was Trip,
Talking so loud.
but now that I have the chainmail, so
Penelope. They're gonna hear you.
yeah, I got this here, and I'm gonna take out my this cloak that I have and say, put this on quick.
I put it on.
Roll me a stealth.
Who? Both of us?
Here.
Just Stenwick.
Oh, not bad. 13.
Yeah, the guards will, out of the corner of their eye, see some movement, but we'll ignore it, and you are able to throw the cloak on over your garb.
I'm
And
going to whisper to Sten, how do you feel about brands?
I don't like them very much. Why do I need to get one here? That's not going to be allowed.
I have a feeling that you're probably going to have to get a brand, so it might just be in our best interest to announce that now, especially you being the person that you are. You might want to get that done. So,
Why did you not tell me this before?
well, I thought
When I
that we
asked-
were going to land in the gateway and not in front of the tavern, so all the guards could have explained it to you instead of me explaining it to you now. And yeah,
I'm getting really frustrated with
How all of this. Oh,
well, all right. Time is up. Look at that. Gentlemen, it's a pleasure to fully see you now, as well as the puppy. Wonderful dog you have there, sir. The three of you, please show us your brands.
I show him my ass, which if I remember, said that one guard is a prick. Was what I got tattooed.
You did. And now that one guard is dead.
And now that guard's dead.
Chris.
I was setting him up to be my nemesis, and then he got killed immediately.
You moon the guards. Listen.
You have shitty laws.
We know. Listen, okay. Chill. We know Chris was not the best, but
And look where that got him.
oh, let it go for now.
Do they know that Chris is dead?
Yes, they would have been informed
Okay.
by Captain Silver.
No, I won't say it. It would be cruel.
I'm gonna step forward now. I actually was the one who had buried Chris. Unfortunately,
This is the guy who killed him. Yeah,
that's not true.
You say
No,
you recovered him, his body.
Yes, sir, that's correct. Outside of the outpost in the Hanami Forest. His body was just left to rot there on the side of the trail, and I took it upon myself to bury him. I didn't seem right to leave him out there like that.
Thank you from a guard. That means a lot. What is your name, sir?
It's Stenwick, and full disclosure, I am a guard as well, although not one from this town.
I'm going to
And I'm
kick
gonna-
Stenwick.
Like I had mentioned, I recently came from the outpost in
I'm going to
Hanami
kick
Forest.
You're gonna fake it.
Will you stop? Captain Rogers told me to come up here. There's some work that needs to be done. I'm here representing him.
Oh, great. Okay. Yes, if you could just show me your identification, please. I can lead you wherever you need to, whoever you need to see.
Unfortunately, we were attacked on the road on our way here, and a lot of my stuff and our stuff was stolen from us. One of the only ways we were able to get away was on the back of my friend here. That's why we came in as hot as we did. I have a couple of things. I don't know. I show him the ripped up piece of cloth from Arnie's uniform, and I'm going to show the bow that he had given me as well. Not sure if you know who I'm talking about, but Sergeant Arnie, also from the outpost, had given me this as well. I was able to save this, thankfully.
Arnie,
Yes.
that old dog. How's he doing?
He's okay. We fought off a bunch of astrals there recently, and it got pretty hairy.
Man, it's been years. All right. Well, if you need any help, we can lead you to the front gate to get you checked in. Anything you need.
Sure.
And then they will look at Penelope and you. Identification, please.
I'm gonna take off my chainmail because I remember Scarlett's brand was a heart that said "Mom" on it on his bicep. So I'm just gonna go and just like flex with it and say, "Here you go."
Oh, that is a very old-looking piece of identification. Have you been here a while?
Yeah, I was just here just a few weeks ago.
It's amazing how faded yours is.
Sir, if you don't mind, while you're talking to the rest of them, do you mind if I run inside and use the bathroom quick? Like I said, it's been a really rough last couple hours. And then I can follow you up to the gate and finish whatever we need to do.
Roll me a persuasion.
7.
Well, there is a restroom in the front office.
Sure.
I could gladly take you to.
Understood.
He will lead you and whoever else would like to follow, unless you guys want to go straight into Claude's.
I kind of want to see my boy Top Knot.
Look at Felix and Iron Hammer and just say, someone should probably go with him. Any volunteers?
Well, I'm not much of the diplomat, so
I'll go with him.
Oh, you'll go.
I've got a way with words.
I feel better already.
I have the charisma of a wet sock.
To be fair, so do I. I'm in -1 on my charisma,
Seriously?
but I can do back.
That's even worse. That's even worse than mine.
Yeah, my charisma's awful.
So, do I on our walk over, do I feel like I might be able to whisper something to Iron Hammer without getting overheard?
Yeah, if you would like to pretend to look around the city, you can get a couple steps away from the guard.
It's actually my first time up here. It's a beautiful city. Iron Hammer, can you cast something to make me good at stuff? Yeah, just the architecture and
What?
Use your magic. Use your magic stuff. I don't know. Make me good at stuff.
Did you what?
This is absolutely incredible. All right.
What are you trying to do? Is the city rebuilt? Is the city rebuilt? By the way, are you like commenting on how beautiful the city it is while it's still like a smoldering crater?
Yeah, Stenwick wouldn't have seen much of it because you guys are more on the southern end.
All right, I'll cast guidance on him.
No, the wrong person. So I have.
Now I don't know how you've been. I don't know.
It sounded like you just had a stroke.
Oh, me.
No, Jesse, it lagged so much.
That was so bad.
Now I don't know how you would like to play, but I think it's basically me just like saying a prayer, which would be noticeable to the guards, I would assume. Mostly I've just been giving people like a slap on the butt and saying, go get him, champ. But I think it's actually supposed to be like a prayer.
Yes, so on the way, it takes a couple minutes. The guard will join in the conversation about the architecture. And
I studied architecture in university.
I brought up architecture specifically because Stenwick remembers how into the architecture of New Haven.
I am a dwarf.
I'm hoping you might be able to rescue me by talking about real architecture things. I'm just
What is the architect?
yeah.
What is the architectural style, Cirrus?
I love the way that the stones are on top of each other.
Postmodern?
like
Postmodern.
Postmodern? Pre-postmodern?
it's like pre-future modern.
Oh, got it. Neoclassical.
Yeah, like Gothic.
None of those are the same.
As you guys are...
Okay, Gothic architecture.
Yes.
French Gothic, Phoenician Gothic.
Belgian Gothic.
Belgian Gothic, okay.
Yeah.
Those
Belgian
Belgians, they
So lots of waffles.
Lots of
Well,
waffles.
Just waffles.
Anyway.
everywhere.
We finally learned how to use our magic to make buildings out of waffles. As you guys are talking about it, though, Lord, the guard will turn towards Iron Hammer. I'm sorry. Do you need me to
The
stay?
aboleths are bad.
Do you need me to stay
Sounds like
quiet during your prayer?
Is that what your prayer sounds like? That's what him and Moradin communicate.
Carry on.
He will take it just as a prayer. Their magic is not clerical based.
Ignore the sparkling lights coming out of my hand. Okay, well, you get a D4 to any ability check of your choice. One ability check of your choice.
Just an ability check.
Well, you didn't tell me what the fuck you wanted to do. I could have cast like something else on you.
No, it's okay.
You piece of shit. I could have turned you into like a. I could have given you the strength of a bear with enhanced ability.
You could have pushed the guard off.
I could have killed the guard.
No, this is fine. This is fine.
I say out loud. I could have killed this guy for you.
Yeah, you could have. What is your problem?
We're not having this. Is not a conversation we're having. The rest of it, I just follow the guard.
You can arrive at the main gate at the very southern tip of Cirrus, and the guard will lead you inside the office, and he will depart. Here is Janice. She will handle any kind of identification services you may need. Thank you again,
Janice,
for what you have done.
Thank you. Any ideas when Captain Silver is supposed to be returning?
Yes, he has. He has actually been in and out of.
Is he here now?
Cirrus. Yes, he is.
Is he located nearby? Am I able to speak to him before we kick all of this off?
Yes. If you would like to enter into the guards' quarters, I'm sure you can find him. But is there anything you need done first?
Not immediately. No, I'm going to speak to him. He was there when Rogers had sent me here, so I want to double check with him to see if there's any other directives that I need to be following. Maybe he has some of the information that I'm missing. I don't want you to have to go through all that work for nothing.
Roll me one more persuasion.
19.
Yes, the guard that just departed, he told me that you may need your identification. However, he also said that you took care of Chris. Thank you for that.
I'm sorry that it had to be done, but
I am too.
it was the least I could do.
We were co-workers for about a decade. But please go through the eastern door, and you can find Captain Silver. Forgot his name.
All right, Janice, thank you very much. All right. One more stop, Ironhammer, and then I'm going to start heading in the direction that she pointed me to.
Aye.
Yeah, you can go through the door, a couple hallways, and you can enter into the mess hall for the guards. So
there's a lot of guards around?
There's a decent number of Cirrus guards. I'd say a dozen.
My cloak, I'm making sure, is covering my New Haven armor, and I'm going to try to look around. Hey, take a look around, Ironhammer, see if you can see Captain Silver anywhere.
I take a look around to see if I can see Captain Silver anywhere.
If you would like to both roll my investigations.
Nice.
Nope.
17.
I don't see shit. 4.
Stenwick, you can see the thick neck and blonde buzz of Captain Silver at the far end of the room. And Ironhammer, what you see is the
closest bar.
The chili they're making in the kitchen.
My mouth waters slightly.
I'm going to walk over to where he is. Careful not to bump into anyone or get anyone's attention unnecessarily.
He is currently chowing down on his bowl.
Captain.
Oh, Stenwick.
Hi, it's good to see you. Do you have a moment?
Yes, of course. Would you like to take a seat?
Other people sitting around him?
Yes.
If we may speak in confidence, sir, I what I have to say is private.
Oh.
Discretion is needed, unfortunately.
He nods. He gets what you mean. Yes, of course. Fellows, I will be back.
Thank you, guys. And then I'm going to go wherever he's going to lead me.
He will lead you to his separate office.
I get a bowl of chili on the way.
Oh, you're here too. Great. Did you just take that?
It was offered to me.
It was not, but please. You guys can enter into his office. He has a very large mahogany desk. He will sit down and please take a seat. What can I do for you?
Is the door closed?
It can be.
Ironhammer, do you mind closing that?
I close the door.
I'm busy with the chili.
Yeah, do it yourself.
Captain, I fucked up. We fucked up. I, upon coming here, did not know what I was or was not allowed to do, and we just kind of flew right into town. I'm concerned that they are going to recognize me, and I'm going to pull my cloak apart a little bit, showing the armor. And yes, I was wondering. I told them that I was one of the guards here in order to try to keep myself protected, and I essentially dug myself a hole. I was wondering if there was anything you could do to help me out with what's going on here.
Yeah, I'd say that's a pretty big fuck up.
It is. We don't plan on staying very long, if that's any consolation.
No, that is fine. I'm sure you have heard about the brands at this point.
Unfortunately, I don't think DuPont and the guards at New Haven are going to be very appreciative of me returning with a brand from this place. They don't know that I'm here. And the last thing that I want to do is cause unnecessary tension between my home and this place.
Well, Lieutenant, unfortunately, the only thing I can think of is, and he will get up, turn around, go to his cabinet, and pull out a Cirrus uniform. What do you think?
Not the biggest fan of the color scheme, but
I didn't ask you.
Sorry, sir. I didn't recognize it was a rhetorical question.
I like it.
Thank you. I hope you're enjoying that bowl of chili.
Oh, delicious.
So,
I'm not a fan of the color scheme, but it looks delicious.
it is weird, isn't it? It's like a green, sickly color. So he will hand you the uniform if you would like to take it.
Thank you.
Of course. Bathrooms are just down the hall.
Change. Okay. Gotcha. I will do that. I was just confused. All right. Okay. Is there anything else that I need to know? Any other ID or anything that Janice said that she could potentially get some stuff for me back at her office, but is there anything else that I need to know or anything that would help me just not end up in jail while I'm here?
Yes. I'm not too worried, but I'm not too worried about you, but try not to cause too much commotion. Yes, the identification from Janice would have been the brand or tattoo, so keep it on the down low.
Understood. Thank you. Again, you're a lifesaver. And I'll try to keep them in check. And I'm going to head out to the bathroom.
Okay.
Get changed. Leaving Ironhammer in his office.
Ironhammer, do you talk to him or do you just eat your chili and stare at him?
I pop open a bottle of wine to share. The good captain.
A man of
I
my
start
nature.
discussing the architecture with him, of course.
He swirls it around and sniffs. Very, very, very wonderful place, isn't it? You wouldn't have guessed it's all made of foam.
I'm a dwarf. I can tell straight away. This isn't real stone.
In the meantime, in Claude's establishment, Penelope and Felix, you have both entered, and you can see Claude manning the bar with Topknot and Toad bussing the tables.
I'm going to walk in first and just go and grab a seat at the bar. Claude and Topknot and Toad, I don't think any of them have seen me as Penelope.
No.
All right, yeah, I'm just gonna go and grab a seat and kind of put my hand up and call for a beer. Ale.
Welcome, sir. How may I help you?
I'd like your largest, strongest ale that you have.
The bucket of bub. Toad,
The fucking bucket.
please get this man.
It comes right out of his head.
Is it a bucket or a pail?
I thought buckets didn't exist. DM.
No, they have buckets.
Technology.
Toad, please bring this man a pail of piss.
Improv genius. Derek.
Shut up. You made up goo shooter.
There's the juicy tube. Thank you.
Toad will duck out and return with a giant metal pail filled to the brim with yellow ale.
With piss.
If mixed with his piss.
When he sets it down, I'm gonna stare at him just a little bit longer than is kind of comfortable, as memories start to kind of flick back. I kind of remember
Trying to
the
kill
past
him.
that I have with him, and then I'm just gonna nod my head at him.
He catches your gaze, and if you guys have seen Curb Your Enthusiasm,
I need a thing.
when Larry David does the
It's just something to hold my phone up.
he's kind of like, you can't tell if he likes you or not, but eventually we'll give you a nod and we'll hobble back to the tables.
I'm gonna get out 5 good coins and gold coins and push it towards Toad, and then ask however much this costs.
Claude will respond, pail of piss is 3 gold. And
All right, so I take out 3 gold to him, 5 over to Toad, and nod at him again.
with his
And then I'm gonna grab and just
with his humongous hand, he will slap the table, palm the money, and give you a childlike smile. Thank you, sir.
you're welcome.
So I'm gonna walk in and I can see Topknot.
Yeah. You can already see Topknot, Toad, and Claude all working.
I'm gonna walk
I assume
up.
I'm just wiping the bar or cleaning off a table or something, not really paying attention.
What are you cleaning? I need to know specifically.
So we can take a shit on it.
Just thinking cleaning off a table, like just loading up plates under my arm.
I'm gonna walk up and set my sack down on it and say, "You missed the spot."
Felix. All the
I
plates
can tell
just
straight
fall and shatter on the ground.
What the fuck?
Claude, it's Felix.
I don't give a shit. You just broke all my plates. Also, Felix, wonderful seeing you again.
It sounds like.
Claude, good to see you as well. Sorry about the plates.
Where's everybody else?
Well, I'm gonna point over towards Penelope and say, "That's that's true. That's a long story." And then I'm going to say, and Iron Hammer's dealing with the other member of our party.
Do I notice the weapon on Penelope's hip or
You didn't.
against his back?
If it's on his back, yeah, you would see it.
Who is that?
So you know him. Well, you know two of them.
You know him, you love him.
Yeah, you're also bitterly terrified of him.
Toad. Toad, can you come back here, please? And I'm gonna go to back to. Is there like a back storage room or something?
Yeah, you
Toad,
go.
just come over here.
Of
I'm just
course.
going to walk away from the middle of my conversation.
Felix,
You three can enter your bedrooms or bedroom.
All right, I guess I'll walk in, kind of sit on the edge of his bed, pat it, All right, buddy.
Toast.
It's time.
Stay away from that guy at the bar.
It's time to tell you a long story.
He just gave me all this money. He's so nice though.
So that's Trip and Scarlet. His name is really Penelope. He's some kind of alchemist, mad scientist, freak dude. One day, I guess he was trying to make the best of himself and messed up a lot, and that's when we met Scarlet. And then he messed up not quite so bad, and that's when we met Trip. And then, thanks to a certain someone in the city, figured out his process, and now we've got Penelope. He remembers everything. He holds no grudges.
How do you know?
Because he hasn't been in that. Actually, I don't know. I guess he really didn't have any reason not to like Iron Hammer myself. But I would think, like, while he was Trip, that if he held a grudge, he would have got you then. You guys were pretty good friends.
Trip was small, though. This guy's bigger.
Yeah, I'm a big guy.
I don't know if someone's never told you this.
But you're a dwarf.
True. I'm bigger than a gnome. Oh, you're a halfling, aren't you?
Still bigger.
Yeah,
than
I'm pretty small. Geez, I need to think about this. Recyclops, come here.
A little robot shaped as in the form of cat creeps out of the corner of the bedroom and sits next to Topknot's feet.
What the fuck is that? And I'm just gonna kick it.
So
Recyclops is now in pieces.
It looks like a cat, or does it look like Topknot's version of a cat, which is an astral?
It looks
It
like
is an objective cat.
your version of a cat.
Okay. I'm still gonna say, what the fuck is that? I'm gonna kick that.
Well, it is still a fucking robot. So.
Yeah.
Is he rolling to kick that cat?
Yeah.
Oh God, you're actually. I mean,
I'm gonna kick at it. I don't know what it is.
just give me. Yeah, I mean, give me a hit first. I'm assuming you're gonna hit it, but I'll need damage too.
Nope, I didn't hit it. I rolled it 2.
This thing sits next to Topknot's feet, and you
He
kick
can
him.
stub his toe.
I'm gonna say he misses.
Oh, come up here, boy. Where it's safe.
What the fuck is that thing?
Its name is Recyclops. I made him out of some recycled metal and things that I found around town. And he's not super smart yet. He's actually kind of dumb. But my
that was from
Belch of God.
Yeah, fucking hell.
You hear that from the other room.
That was impressive.
oh my god.
The bar shakes.
But my goal is to make him sentient, super smart one day. But it's taking me some time.
This
been working
feels
on
like you're
quite a
messing
few-
with the gods, boy.
I mean, I don't know. People build cool things all the time. Like, do you remember those velocipedes that we found?
Yeah, the velocipedes didn't walk on their own.
Yeah, but I kind of took some of the mechanical ideas from that and just ran with it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Recyclops is pretty cool. And I just kind of had the idea. I thought, hey, this is like a small kind of almost like a dog looking creature just to come and give me some companionship.
Do you know what it looks like? Topknot?
Yeah, I didn't want to make it just like a dog. I wanted to make it kind of different, like
Yeah.
just different kind of qualities.
Yeah,
everyone has
like
dogs,
a cat.
you know? No, I wouldn't. I don't want to. Why would I make something like that? That's terrifying.
Okay.
I don't know. I had a dream of what this guy could look like, and I just ran with it. Here he is. Say hi, Recyclops.
Hi, Recyclops.
Hudson, talk.
I'm thinking it makes a meow, but it's like a very metallic. And it's like on the verge of terrifying sound. Like it's like something you would hear on like some horror, like some weird obscure horror movie. Anyway, what are you doing here? And
well, we killed another one. A lot of other astrals.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I brought you some things that I thought you'd be fascinated with. And I'm gonna reach into my bag. I'm gonna pull out the juicy tube. I'm gonna pull out one of the blow up belts. Pull out the invisibility vest. And I'm gonna pull out the net gun. And I'm gonna lay him across his bed like a scene in a shitty action movie. Dumping out the wares. And I'm also gonna pat him on the back and hand him what I imagine is folded up about that thick's worth of the eye film.
I'm gonna need some time to look over all this stuff. Are you gonna be in town long?
I mean, as long as we can stay. We've got I wouldn't mind making it out to the outpost the
Oasis. Is that the only place that you guys had left?
Yeah, go out there and get this shit done with.
So I want to say I wish I could come with you, but
sit in the woods. Why not?
Because it's terrifying, and I have a life here. I don't know. I mean, Toad and I have just been hanging out, doing a lot of stuff. I have a part-time job at the library now.
Oh.
They took me on as kind of an apprentice. I've been working a lot on my book. Like I said, I've been doing a whole ton of stuff since you guys left. But yeah, if you want to just give me a little bit of time. I did make a mess out there though when I dropped all those plates. So
you should probably clean those up and say hi to Penelope. He's not a crazy psycho murderer.
But Scarlet was, and
yeah, but
Felix was, or you're Felix. Trip was pretty Felix. Cool.
Yeah, so basically take Scarlet and Trip and split their personalities.
A 50% chance of him wanting to kill me.
Yeah, but more like 25.
I'm gonna wait on Iron Hammer to get here first, and then maybe I'll talk to him.
Okay.
Okay, but in the meantime, just don't leave.
No, yeah, I'm hanging out. I mean, I want to go over and see Winry at some point.
Well, just hang out, just in case anything happens, okay?
Yeah.
And if you want to just leave this stuff here, and I can start looking over it as soon as I'm finished up with my shift for the night. But I should really get back in there and clean.
All right, buddy. We're gonna walk out together.
Felix, it's really good seeing you.
Good seeing you too, man. When I turn my back, wipe a single tear from my eye. And I'm gonna walk out and go sit with Penelope.
All right, come on, Toad. Just stay away from Penelope, okay? And I'm gonna go out with a dustpan and broom, start cleaning.
Well, those guys were doing that stuff. I mean, obviously, Top Knot dropping all of that caused a big commotion. So I looked over and I saw Top Knot. After they leave, I want to ask Claude how much all of those dishes and all that cost.
Oh, that was a good stack. Probably about his life, I'd say. I'm gonna have to kill him. Probably about 20. Probably about 20 gold total.
I'm gonna take out 50 gold and put it down and say, take this for his mistake. I'm sure he was shocked from me being here, so don't mind his actions here today.
Thank you, sir. Very much appreciated. And he will pocket the money. Do you guys want to continue in the tavern or go back to Stenwick quick?
I'm where I need to be in the tavern so far.
Stenwick, you can return back to Captain Silver's as Ironhammer is finishing up his bowl.
Discussing architecture.
Oh, Stenwick up. That looks very, very nice on you. Blue and gray suits you.
It's a bit snug in the crotch, but otherwise, okay.
Thank you very much. Or wait, fuck you.
It was good
made
seeing
a
you,
small
sir.
dick joke.
Good seeing
It was
you.
good seeing you, sir. Thank you.
If you guys are ready to head out, you can exit his office, go back through the mess hall. Ironhammer, if you want to return your utensils, you can. If not, you can be a little thief.
Excuse me, I'm a man of God.
Ironhammer, if you want, you can head back to where everyone else is. I think the worst of it's over. I'm going to go back to Janine and fill out some paperwork.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'll go to clubs.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, Ironhammer.
Can't discuss architecture with her.
Janice will bid you adieu, Ironhammer, as you exit the main gate, and you can go back to Claude's. Stenwick, you can then go through the mess hall, go back into the room with Janice. Very nice uniform, sir. Are you joining?
Joining? No. Like I had mentioned, I was already a guard at the outpost. I was meeting with Captain Silver. He had an extra uniform on hand, thankfully. So I just wanted to come back to get copies of all of my information, credentials, just anything that I need to prove my authoritative status here in the city.
Oh, of course. What is your name?
Stenwick Bosper.
Wonderful. And over the next couple minutes, she will get everything around. She will even give you a badge if you'd like to place it on.
Yeah, I do. And I want to try to convince her that I hold the same rank, like lieutenant, here with them that I do at New Haven. And I want to try to get as much like clearances as possible.
Roll me just another deception, actually. So you say lieutenant, that is. Okay.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
All right. Yes, that should be fine here. That should give you some higher access if you'd ever need to.
Sure. I don't see it being necessary. I don't plan on staying in the city proper for very long, but just in case another attack or something happens, I don't want to have to get bogged down by bureaucracy. I know you understand.
Of course. Yes, you have full access to our facilities as well if you need the meeting room for any reason. It has been used pretty frequently. Little hush, but
Sure. Out of curiosity, well, maybe it's on a need-to-know basis, but are there any major meetings or anything coming up that you recommend I attend? Rogers had mentioned that any intel that I can pick up while I'm here is worth getting, just to bring back to them. They kind of feel like they're almost out by themselves more often than not out there, unfortunately.
roll me a persuasion.
Natural 20.
Yes. Actually, there was one coming up. She'll go over to her desk and flip through her. Yes, it looks like there is one coming up pretty soon, within the next day or so. It seems to be an urgent meeting for all guards, and Captain Silver isn't hosting. It looks to be Bromnus.
Oh, I've heard his name thrown around. It'd be nice to actually get some FaceTime with him.
Oh yes, he's
put a face to the name.
Yes, he's a wonderful fellow, very jolly.
You said that was in the next day or so. Do you have and that's in the meeting room. So do you have a more approximate time?
Oh yes, it will be. Should be tomorrow afternoon.
Alrighty. Well, I'll make sure to stop in. Janice, I really appreciate you working with me. You're fantastic. Thank you.
Oh, right back at you. So it's the least I could do for what you did for Chris.
Sure. And again, I'm really sorry about your loss.
Thank you. And I hope you enjoy your stay.
Thank you. So that whole conversation probably took a while. So it's all on these guys for a little bit.
Okay. Well, yeah, this time, Iron Hammer, you will be able to make it to Claude's establishment if you'd like to enter.
Hey, my boy Claude.
You can you can throw the door open.
I kick it. I burst through.
Claude looks over. Yes, my boy. He's already got it. He's already got a mug in the air for you. He's gonna throw it at you.
I drink it out of the air.
Yes. I knew you'd be here once I saw Felix. How you been, bud?
My man. We chest bump, even though I'm a dwarf. I chest bump his shins.
You chest bump the bar.
And Claude, and yourself?
Oh, just wonderful.
How's your cousin, brother?
Oh, yes. He is still in Illuminate.
Your cousin, brother?
I guess it depends which one are you talking about.
Both of them.
Wonderful. Your group is already together. If you would like to join them, I don't know if you guys have moved to a table or anything.
I'm still sitting at the bar.
Claude, I want to pull out the big black metal. Did you guys ever find out anything about this stuff? That fell out of the sky and destroyed the entire city.
No, unfortunately, we have not heard any reports. From the guard, they said just to stay safe and keep clear. Where did you happen to get that?
I picked it up after the city got destroyed.
Oh. Yes, no, we have not been familiar with it ever since except for the attack, of course.
All right. Claude, do you speak Dwarvish?
I can if you want me to.
Does that mean yes?
Anything for you.
Oh, bro. Learning languages on the fly.
Fake it till you make it.
Cool. Pulls out a dictionary. Well, I haven't explained to Felix what Arthur found.
Right, Felix does not know anything as of now.
And Claude is like my confidant.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna put Claude in the loop too. All right, so I'm gonna call Felix over to the bar.
I was already at the bar, but that's fine.
I'm gonna say hello, Felix. I didn't see you here.
He's just gonna yell my name out. Yes.
Yeah, Felix.
I got a secret.
And nobody's allowed to know. It's all in Dwarvish.
All Dwarvish.
So let's hope Claude doesn't misunderstand. And I'm going to explain everything that happened, basically.
Yes, and you will need to.
Oh, also, what does the ring of swimming do?
Makes it so you can swim.
You can swim like 40 feet a second, I think.
Jesus.
40 feet in action.
40 feet in action. A second. You teleport when you're in the water. Thank you for that.
Turn into a jet boat.
You literally are a fish.
Well, you can turn into a fish, so I guess
I can turn into a fish.
You don't need that. Would you like to walk on water?
I already can walk on water.
All right, I'll keep both the fucking rings then.
I mean, I'll wear one just to be fancy.
No, too late. You lost your chance. Oh, wait, so Jesse, you actually don't know what happened?
No.
Okay.
I actually don't know what happened. Fill me in.
All right, long story short, my buddy Arthur. Arthur, say hi.
A weasel with a cowboy hat pops out.
Has he been sitting on your shoulder the whole time, or is he in the pocket dimension?
No, he's been out.
Okay.
And he snuck into Larry Bird's bedroom.
Okay.
Larry Bird's keeping a bunch of magic items, the dirty hypocrite. which I stole several.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
I agree. Also, he had a secret room,
A secret
which only like supervillains have.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason why we don't trust the guy.
Right. He had some of the big black metal in a room that smelled like dead people, but his metal was glowing.
It was glowing, or it wasn't?
It was glowing. It was spooky.
glowing. It was the form of a
Glowing
chest.
blue. Yeah, it was like a chest. Well, was it a chest or was it just a big? Because he said it didn't have like any noticeable openings or anything.
I'll say you could see
Like a
where,
seam or something.
like the seam where the lid would be. There was just no keyhole.
Right. Okay. Right. Okay. Yeah. So he had a big black chest that
Like-
glowed blue and smelled like
same-
dead people.
The same metal that was in the discs, the big black discs.
Right. Yeah. Same material as the block I have out.
Where'd you get the block?
I picked it up a while ago. Last time we were in Cirrus and the discs were laying around. I tried to make a sword out of it, but it didn't work.
That's right. That's right. You were going to make a sword out of the big black metal.
Black metal.
But it's not the same black metal that Penelope's sword's made out of.
No, that was dwarven cold steel.
Dwarven
Right.
cold steel.
This is dwarven. This is just dwarven steel.
Wow, Iron Hammer, that was like a really crazy story.
Right,
And then
thank you.
Top Knot's just standing behind you.
Oh, that's right, because
Sorry.
Not can speak Dwarvish.
I didn't. So basically, we all had this conversation that involved everyone except for Penelope.
And Toad.
But Penelope already knows.
Yeah.
I don't trust Toad to not just like say a bunch of crazy shit. And plus, I don't know who else is in the bar. I don't want one like
Yeah.
in.
I didn't want to interrupt you while you were telling your story, but oh my gosh, it's so good to see you.
I fist bump.
Yes. Also, that's a very cute weasel.
Thank you. His name's Arthur.
I have a pet of my own. They would get along famously.
All right, Arthur, go play.
Recyclops.
Arthur hears play and excitedly jumps off your shoulder and like darts around. And then Recyclops, the metal torture cat,
Abomination.
walks out and Arthur immediately zips up your shoulder again.
Is that the noise a weasel makes?
Actually, I don't actually know what a weasel sounds like. That's probably pretty close to it. Sounds like the noise a weasel would make.
Oh, to the internet.
Anyway,
There's my mouse. Yeah.
what should we do about Fat Larry Bird? Claude, I want your opinion on this too.
I never
Claude.
liked the guy.
Yeah, right. Should we
Claude.
kill him?
Oh,
Do you mind
of
if I
course.
take off early? I'm not really doing a lot of work right now anyway. Can I take off early and just sit here and talk with these guys?
You're right. You're not
because-
doing a lot of work.
It's because you broke all the work you were doing.
Oh, and I'm still holding the dustpan. And I'm gonna go off.
He knocks it out of your hand.
Okay, I'll just sweep it up again.
Yeah. Yeah. Take your time.
Thank you. Your face is healing nicely.
Oh, thank you. Do you like my scars? Do you want to know how I got these scars?
Damn it, now I got these.
Oh, you know how I got these scars.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna sit at the bar, but still a couple spaces down, putting these guys between me and Penelope.
The only thing I kind of wanted to do involved Top Knot. Just wanted to kind of look at him and just kind of motion like, off to the side and stand up and go walk over to a table.
Can you guys just keep an eye on him just while I'm over there, just to make sure that he doesn't try to kill me, please?
Of course.
And,
I mean-
Rounds for everybody.
you guys see this because I'm doing it behind my back, but I'm hoping Penelope does not. I am just preparing my lightning stick, which looks a little bit more sophisticated than it did the last time you guys saw me. And I'm just preparing it behind my back, like just in the event that something happens that I'm protected. And then I'm going to walk over. Yeah. Hello.
I'm gonna pull a chair and then sit down at a table and just kind of motion to him to sit down.
I'm going to sit down on the other side of the table, putting the table between me and him.
I'm going to pull out then the wanted poster, uncrimple it, and put it on the table and slide it over to him. You know what this is?
Yes.
Do you know where I found it?
Yes.
I'm then going to reach to my side and pull out my gold. And I'm going to pull out 100 coins and put it down on top of the wanted poster.
What is this?
I know I caused you a lot of grief in my times as Scarlet. And I know we didn't get along very much then, and I just wanted to apologize for my actions as that person. I know the gold doesn't mean like that much to you in the grand scheme of things, but I know that you were a part of the Astral or the Ass Squad, and I just wanted to give you a cut of mine just to help with everything you have to go on here in Claude's establishment. I know you have a lot of research that you do, and you have a lot of experiments that you do, and I hope that this can help you grow as a person and as a tinkerer, I guess. That's the term that you go by.
Do I believe him?
Roll an insight.
That's my second natural 20 of the night.
That's awesome.
I mean, you can tell he's being honest
Ty, are you being honest?
as far as what he's saying.
I am being honest.
It's up to you on how you interpret it.
Is it? I don't notice any tells or that this is a part of a scheme to get me to trust him so then he can kill me later.
Let's do this. With a 20, when Top Knot looks into Penelope's eyes to see if he's being truthful, what color does he see?
Blue.
You can keep your money. I think it's going to do you more good than me because you guys have one more astral to kill and you're going to need to resupply. I don't know you. Maybe I know parts of you, but if you are someone different, then there's no need to apologize because the things that you did, it wasn't all you that did them, right? It was just parts of you. And I don't think that a person is just what their parts are. I think they're all of those things, all parts. And we're okay. Thank you.
I'm going to put my hand out and say, my name's Penelope. It's nice to meet you.
I turn my lightning stick off and I reach across the table.
Hog job, Top Knot.
And at that moment, the door to Claude's establishment swings open and Lieutenant Stenwick Bosper enters.